Okay, we are now live and on the record for Wednesday morning civil docket, February 9th, 2022. All right, Judge Cantun? You're on mute, sir.
Okay. Am I okay?
I can hear you.
Am I okay?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Thank you for your patience. I have number 21 on your docket.
CL 191562-I Spring Valley Produce versus Clock by Green Transport.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Clock by Green Transport, Inc. And we have an announcement. This was ordered to mediation, Your Honor. We have not mediated. I believe Marcos Montalvo is on the other side, and I don't know if he's on or not. I haven't seen him. But
yes, Your Honor. Mark Montalvo for the plaintiff. I think there was some confusion with some emails on the mediator that the court had asked us to use, and it's just getting clarified now. We've sent some emails to the correct address to try to initiate it, and we're waiting for dates. And we're hopeful that this will get mediated within the next month.
Okay.
And if not, Your Honor, we'll be asking for a DCC at that time.
Okay.
and I agree with that, Your Honor. I think that's a fair assessment.
Okay. April 6th at 9:30.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I have nothing further. I have nothing further, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you. Likewise. Okay, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, ma'am. We've got three really quick ones. There's number 17 on the docket, Your Honor. And I've already spoken to opposing counsel. I see Memo Tijerina is on here. I talked to Nick Denzer this morning, and opposing counsel has asked us for a demand. I think we're going to try to get this thing worked out. And I think with a complete different slate of people at the insurance company, we're probably going to get this thing worked out, Your Honor.
Okay, was this number 16?
17.
Okay, the Melba Cross.
It's the Andy Lauren Garcia versus State Farm.
I think that may be number 6, Your Honor.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I don't know why I have it as number 17 on mine.
Yes, it's number 6
here.
on the court's docket, CL 144011-I, Roberto Rene Garcia et al. Versus State Farm.
That's it, Your Honor.
And,
Okay.
and I'm here for Nick Denzer, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, so you need a little bit more time to try to see if you can settle it on your own?
That's right, Your Honor.
Okay, how much more time?
60 days.
Okay, April 6th at 9:30.
Okay, Your Honor, well, I've got number 27 on the docket. I see Heidi Williams is on this, and we needed a DCC on this. We've got a bunch of depositions we're going to take. There's a mediation was had, and we're going to need a trial setting on this case.
Okay, CL 194084-I. Ms. Williams, anything to add?
No, Your Honor, we do. Everything you said is correct. We do have additional discovery and are requesting a DCC to get a trial date. And I'm requesting that at this time, due to the passage of time, we might be, I'll request another mediation because we might have a better chance at also trying to get it resolved through that way after the depositions are taken.
Okay, go ahead and file your motion for a DCC. We'll get you set for that. And of course, I always encourage settlement talk. So if you want to get that set, and go ahead and do that as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
So since you're going to file your motion for DCC, then that's going to, obviously have your new deadlines on your DCO. So I'm going to just set, will you be filing that soon?
Yes, Your Honor, I will file it by the end of the week.
Okay. Then I'm just going to set a tickler for the 18th just to make sure.
Thank you.
And your next court settings will be according to your DCO.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else?
Just lastly, Your Honor, we have number 9 on the docket, and Grant Adam is on the other side of this case. I'm here for Rick Eckerson from my office. And we still have a deposition to take, and we need a DCC on this case.
And Jared Burns here on behalf of the defendant, and I agree with that, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and then it'll be the same. File your motion for DCC. I'll set a tickler for February the 18th to make sure that it's been done, and you'll follow the deadlines on your DCO.
That is it, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Mr. Tejerina, did you have another case?
I do, Your Honor. I have one case that I'm handling for Nick Dentert's number 12 on your docket, CL 17-1306I, Laura Gonzalez versus Jorge Garcia Jr.
Good morning, Your Honor. Graciela Orellana for the plaintiff.
Okay, and what is the announcement?
I think on this one, the parties are requesting a DCC. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor. We're needing a trial date for this one.
Okay, file your motion for DCC. I'll set a tickler for the 18th. Make sure that it's been done before then, and you'll follow your deadlines on the DCO.
Okay.
Anything else?
I have one more, Your Honor, and it should be equally quick.
Okay,
It's number 24 on your docket. This is CL 19-2713I, Omar Delgadillo and versus Guadalupe Ozuna, and I'm here for the plaintiff. And I think I saw Celeste on here somewhere. Celeste.
Selena Padilla here for plaintiffs, Your Honor.
okay. That's number 24 on the court's docket. I have it as CL 192467-I. And what is the announcement?
This one, we were set for status, Your Honor, and I think we're waiting to get this one also set on the docket to kind of move it along. It's one where we may need to try it if we're not able to get it settled.
Okay, Ms. Padilla?
Yes, Your Honor. We would respectfully request a DCC at this time, so we can get
Okay,
a trial date.
all right, then go ahead and get that filed. I'll set a tickler for the 18th to make sure that it's been filed, and then you'll follow those deadlines, okay?
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Sorry
Thank
about
you.
my son's video game headphones. I had some technological problems today. So
It's okay.
I'm not gaming at the office, trying to make announcements.
Well, even if you were, I mean, that's fine. I don't care. Like I said, if it doesn't affect me, I don't care. Well, have a good one then.
Thank you. May I be
All right.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you certainly
All
may.
right. Bye-bye.
Okay, Ms. Orellana, you had another case?
I do, Your Honor. I have 4 other status hearings.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 13 on your civil docket,
Okay, CL 171821-I, Maximino Vega versus Vanessa Reyes.
Your Honor, Jennifer Regalado here for Mr. Guerra.
this one is also needing a trial date, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's correct, Your Honor.
all right.
And I
Let's go-
believe there's already a DCC on file,
Okay,
a request for a DCC.
let me see. Ms. Rivera, can you check for me?
1 second, Judge. That's correct, Judge. It just needs to be requested.
All right, then we'll go ahead and request that and get that set for you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
I also have number 14 on your civil docket, Your Honor.
CL
I'm also-
172561-I, Adan Tovar versus Melissa Perales.
Sorry, Your Honor. Jennifer Regalado. I'm also here on that one.
Okay, and the announcement?
Also needing a trial date, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, was there already one, a motion for DCC filed on this?
Not
don't-
to my knowledge.
Okay, go ahead and get that filed by the 18th, and we'll get that set for you.
Will do, Your Honor. I also have number 26 on your docket.
CL 192929-I, Xochitl, XOCHITL Rivera versus Gina Martinez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sonia Selena Cerda on behalf of defendant Gina Martinez.
And this one's also needing a trial date, Your Honor.
Okay. Get that filed by February the 18th.
Very well, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
The last one is number 34, Your Honor.
CL 23464-I, Juan Jose Olivas versus Adelita Ibarra, YBARRA.
And Your Honor, Jennifer Regalado on that one as well.
This one's also needing a trial date, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, have the DCC filed by the 18th, please.
Plaintiffs will
Thank
take
you.
DCCs, Your Honor, of the motions.
Okay, all right, anything else, Ms. Orellana?
I have nothing further, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, Ms. Regalado?
Thank you. Have
No,
a
Your
good-
Honor, I have nothing further. May I be excused as well.
Yes, you certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Salina Cerda, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor, and I had seen that that plaintiff's counsel had raised her hands up, so I was like, oh, wait, but I have number 15, 17, and number 22 for also possible trial requests, I believe.
Okay, CL 174191-I, Jose Antonio Rocio et al. Versus Rene Estrada.
Yes, Sonia Selena Cerda on behalf of defendant Rene Estrada, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Solis on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Good morning. Okay, and what is the announcement, counselors?
We've already meted the case. Discovery's been completed. I think we just need a trial date, Your Honor.
Okay, have that DCC filed by, the motion for DCC filed by February the 18th, please.
Very well, Your Honor.
Okay, and CL 181527-I, Melba Cross versus Isabel Viana et al.
David Solis also on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor. Same announcement. We've done
Yes, Your
discovery. We've mediated the case. We just need a trial date.
Good morning, Your Honor. Scott Seelhoff for defendants Maria Gonzalez and My Morning Star Adult Daycare. I agree with Mr. Solis. We just need a trial date.
And Sonia Selena Cerda, Your Honor, on behalf of Isabel Duarte Villana, Your Honor.
Okay, then the same announcement from the court, go ahead and file a motion for DCC by February the 18th, and we'll get you set up.
I will get that on file, Your Honor.
Okay, and your next case, Ms. Salina Cerda?
Was number 22, Your Honor. Your Honor, Sonia Selena Cerda on behalf of defendant, Mr. I think Cantu Salinas.
CL 191690-I, Julian Emeterio Salinas versus Miguel Salinas, and I believe I did see Ms. Driscoll here.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor. Kathy Julia on behalf of the plaintiff. Same announcement as the last two. This case, discovery is complete. We just need a trial date. My concern on this one is that the defendant is now 90 years old. So I think the sooner the better, but
is this going to be a jury trial or a bench trial?
It's going to be it'll be a jury trial, but it'll be quick.
Okay. All right, well, we'll make a notation of that here, that it needs to be done as soon as possible. I honestly don't know how fast that'll be because of course we have to take into consideration the all the deadlines. But I will make sure that my staff makes that notation so that we can get you set sooner. So have that motion for DCC filed before the 18th.
Yes, Your Honor, and that's all I have. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
And that's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused as well?
You certainly may.
Your Honor, I have one more case.
Okay.
Number 29 on the court's docket. I know Mr. Bailly was opposing counsel. I don't know if anybody from his office has substituted in yet.
David, Ruben R. Ramirez. I'm here for him.
Okay. CL 200962-I, John Harris versus Leonardo Gutierrez et al.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ruben R. Ramirez, standing in for fellow colleague for the defendant.
David Solis on behalf of the plaintiff. And again, Your Honor, this case has been mediated. We've completed discovery and we just need a trial date. And I'm going to presume that you're going to advise that we file a DCC before the 18th of February, which I'll get on file.
You presumed correct. Okay, anything else?
I have nothing else, Your Honor. Maybe excused.
You certainly may.
Have a
I
good
do
day.
have three more for trials, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, now number 23 on the court's docket.
CL
Sophia Roy.
192210-I, Sophia Roy versus Lydia Flores.
Ruben
Good morning,
Rob-
Judge.
Go ahead.
Robert Fidel for the plaintiff.
Ruben R. Ramirez on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, this is a status conference hearing. We are announcing that we are ready for trial and we would need a trial date.
I agree.
Okay, then get the motion for DCC on file before the 18th.
Will do, Your Honor. And that
Ruben,
concludes
you
my
got-
business with that docket. I mean, with that cause. Sorry.
Do
Your
you
Honor,
have
that's the
anything
only-
else?
That's the only one I have. May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Good seeing you, Ruben.
And likewise, Robert, have a good one. God bless. Number 33, Your Honor.
CL 22941-I, Cynthia Garcia versus Daniel Ramos.
Ruben R. Ramirez on behalf of the defendant.
Nina Padilla for plaintiffs.
Your Honor, we did settle this one. So plaintiff's counsel is just taking care of some liens and we should have some documents filed hopefully within a few weeks.
Great.
I agree.
Okay, how much time?
30 days, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll set a tickler for March the 18th to see if the documents have been filed.
That sounds great, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Ramirez?
Not on this cause number, Your Honor. I do have one more.
Okay, your next case?
Number 20 on the court's docket.
CL 191420-I, Daniel Gonzalez versus Michael Birdsong.
Ruben R. Ramirez standing in for a fellow colleague on this one for defendant.
Good morning, Judge. Robert Davis here for Mr. Gonzalez.
The announcement is that we are ready for trial, Your Honor. We are in need of a trial date.
That's a good announcement, Judge.
Okay, all right, then file your motion for DCC by the 18th and we'll get you set.
Sounds great, Your Honor. That concludes my business with this honorable court. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Have a great one. God bless.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Trevino, thank you for your patience.
Yes, Judge, good morning. I'm here on two cases, docket number 3 and number 7. For the first one, I'm here on behalf of the plaintiff, Anselmo Hernandez Jr., and I do believe Ms. Vasquez is on the Zoom docket as well.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Lisa Vasquez Garza on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, that's CL 140028-I, Anselmo Hernandez Jr. versus Marlise Robertson.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a case, Judge, that similar to the other announcements that you've been hearing, we need to get a trial setting. I did look at my file, Judge, and I did file a motion for DCC back in September of 2021. I'm not sure if the court would just prefer that I refile a new one or if that one can be pulled up.
No, let me just have Ms. Rivera check to see if the order setting hearing is there, and if it is, we can request it.
Judge, the one that was filed in September was changed to a status conference hearing, so we would need a new DCC.
Okay. We'll get that filed, Judge.
Okay, by February the 18th, please.
Very well.
Okay. Ms. Trevino, your next case?
It would be number 7 on your docket, Judge, and I am here on behalf of Robert Perez. I don't know who, it's Ms. Vasquez, also opposing counsel. So what I was told, or what I read in the file, is that this case has already been mediated, and I believe that Robert and Ms. Vasquez are attempting to work with the mediator's proposal that was given. So for now, in case the case isn't settled, the parties do request a DCC.
That would be correct, Your Honor. This case has been kind of dormant for a while, and I did reach out to Mr. Pettis just this week to see if he was handling the case, because this is a situation where we actually accepted the proposal, and I don't think they did, but perhaps they're going to take a second look at this. This is another one, Judge, that it looks like, according to my file, we filed a motion for DCC, but that was back in May of 2021. So would the court prefer that we just file a fresh one so it can make it to the court's queue?
Yes, first let me call CL 144356-I, Rosario de los Santos versus Victoria Gonzalez. Yes, go ahead and file a new one, because what we did with those that you all filed early on is we changed them to statuses, because at the time, obviously, we didn't know what was going to be happening. But now that we're able to give out some trial dates and we're getting ready to gear up for that, now we can go ahead and set those. So just file your motion for DCC by the 18th and we'll give you a date.
Any move-in date, Judge, for your new home at the Hidalgo County Courthouse?
We just received a memo that it seems that hopefully mid-July they'll have a completion. Great. No move-in date yet, but I mean, you know how it goes. You can't really hold your breath on those things.
Maybe there'll be a New Year's 2023 New Year celebration with the, moving in.
Yeah, that maybe, so we're just, in the meantime, all you can do is just keep working. So
I understand. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Take care. Ms. Trevino, anything else?
No, Judge, may I be excused? That's all that I have.
You certainly may. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Kosofsky.
Morning, Judge. I've got number 31 on your docket.
CL 21834-I, Jeanette, Janette Martinez versus Maria del Refugio Martinez.
Morning, Judge. Daniel Martinez here for the defendant.
Judge,
okay, and the announcement?
Judge, we're ready for a DCC. We had previously announced we've done all discovery, we've mediated. We got bumped to this date from, I guess, the last status conference. Seems like things are starting to open up. We do have a filed motion for DCC on 10/14. I don't know if that's still in the queue or if we need to refile.
That one we'll request it.
Okay, so we'll have that forwarded to our queue and we'll get that set for you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, anything else?
No, thank you. That's all I have. If I could be excused or we can be excused.
You certainly may.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right, Mr. Rubio.
Good morning, Judge. I have two on your docket. The first one is number 10, CL 162875I.
Okay, Gilberto Mendoza versus Mayra Banda et al.
Good morning, Your Honor. George Rubio on behalf of the plaintiff. I believe I saw Mr. Weiss designated this morning on this case. I think I saw him on this earlier.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is the announcement, gentlemen?
I think I'll get a DCC filed. I think we're ready for trial. We just need our final deadlines and maybe a treating doctor depot here or there. And I think there's some pending motions that predate both of us. So we'll have to look at those and see if they're even needed and or if they're even ripe.
Okay, Mr. Wise, anything to add?
Nothing at all. He's correct.
Okay, then that's fine. Then get that filed before February the 18th and we'll get you set up so you can follow those deadlines. If you do need any hearings on any of those motions, just get those order setting hearings on file. And when it's multiple motions, I usually try to pick, just so you know, for your scheduling, a Monday or Wednesday afternoon or a Friday morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And we'll get several motions set at the same time.
Sounds great.
Okay,
I'll-
anything else?
I have number 35 on your docket.
Okay, let me
Unless
finish
Mr.
with
Rubio
Mr.
has some
Rubio's.
more.
Let me finish with Mr. Rubio's cases and then we'll get with you.
Thank you.
I have number 25 on your docket, Your Honor, CL 192713I.
Okay, Maria del Carmen Robles versus Easy Corp Inc.
Again, Your Honor, George Rubio on behalf of the plaintiff.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Hannah Watkins on behalf of defendant Easy Pawn.
Okay,
Basically-
the announcement?
Basically the same status, Your Honor. I think we've done depositions on the plaintiff and one of the employees of the store. We went to mediation, did not resolve. So I think we need to set our final deadline. So I'll be filing a DCC so we can get that and get a trial setting.
Yes, Your Honor, I agree.
Okay. Go ahead and get that filed by the 18th and we'll get you set up.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have in front of this court's docket. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Ms. Watkins, do you have anything else?
No, Your Honor, may I be excused?
You certainly may. Mr. Wise, what's your next case?
Number 35 on your docket, Your Honor.
Okay. CL 204121-I, Adolfo Sanchez versus Katia Melo.
Carlos Rene Galvan's on the other side, opposing counsel.
Okay, I did see Mr. Galvan check in. He's not here right now. Did you want to proceed with the announcement?
I really don't like to proceed without opposing counsel. That's
Okay.
just my personal.
I don't know if you want to reach out to him. He did log in, but he logged out back off. So I don't know if he was called into another court.
Okay, I will call him, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. We'll
Thank you.
take you up shortly. All right, Mr. Martinez, Daniel Martinez.
Nothing further, Your Honor. I'm good. You
Okay.
got my case earlier. I just still have
Okay.
my hand up for it. Thank
Yeah, it's okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. All right, Mr. Tuttle.
Good morning, Your Honor. We have I believe it's number 4 on the court's docket. Quick moment so I can pull up the.
And that's CL 141077-I, Elias Hernandez versus Donna ISD.
That is correct, Your Honor. I believe opposing counsel, Mr. Garza, is online. It's
Morning,
our
Your
understanding that we need to be filing a motion for DCC, and so we'll be doing that today or very, very shortly, Your Honor, and get a docket control order in place.
Okay, Mr. Garza, anything to add?
No, Your Honor, we're just ready for a DCC to set up a trial.
All right. Okay, that'll be, just have it done before the 18th so we can set you up.
We will, Your honor. Having nothing.
And now
further-
it's a race because you heard that all these other DCCs.
This
So
is
let's
true.
see who files first, because it's first come, first serve on those dates.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair enough, Your honor.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Tuttle?
No, Your honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may. Mr. Garza, any other case?
No, Your Honor, that's all I have today.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Thompson?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I don't have a copy of your docket. I only have the cause number here. I see online, Miss Liliana Elizondo. She's on the opposite side. This is again a case where we just need a DCC.
Is your client Sarita Garza?
Yes, she is.
Okay, that's on CL 152665-I, number 8 on the court's docket. Sarita Garza versus OG Construction.
That's the one. Yes, ma'am.
And who did you say is on the other side?
Liliana Elizondo. It shows that she's got her mic on and she's on video, but I don't see her.
Good morning, Your Honor. Liliana Elizondo on behalf of defendant Construction.
Okay, and what is the announcement, counselors?
Your Honor, well, we had filed it's the same as everybody else. We'd filed the motion for DCC a while back, so we've just had a few status hearings, so I'll go ahead and file a motion for DCC.
When was the last one that you filed?
Judge, we were in court 7 at the time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just file a new motion for DCC by the 18th and we'll get you set up.
It was actually filed in August of last year, so it may have already been in your court. But
Let me see. Ms. Rivera, are you showing an order setting hearing or did we switch it to a status?
yeah, we did.
Okay, then go ahead and get one filed before the 18th and we'll get you set up.
Yes, ma'am. That's all we have.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good
Thank
day.
you. All right, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Hector Garcia for the plaintiff, Ninfa Ramirez, I believe opposing counsel, so it's online too, Cassandra Diaz.
Hi,
And
yes, Your Honor.
it's number
Cassandra
16
Diaz.
on your docket, Your Honor. It's CL 18-1492I.
Okay, thank you. Ninfa Ramirez versus McAllen Hospitals.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, on this case, we had to cancel mediation because we had a hiccup. So we should be able to reset it for mediation. I'll check with the court staff from Bobby Garcia's office, and looks like they may have to file an amended petition. We tried mediation about maybe about a month ago, but we had to stop it because the pleadings were not coinciding with the demand was.
Okay. Ms. Diaz, anything to add?
We showed up and we had our client there and everything, and plaintiff's counsel didn't have an opening demand at all. We are waiting, they're supposed to send us one and we still haven't received a demand at all.
Okay. So
Your Honor,
I'm
if I
gonna,
may, we did
Sure.
send a demand. At that time, the mediator requested a demand and we sent it to him right there in mediation. He was going to forward it to the opposing counsel. I don't know if they did, but I'll let the office know to make sure that they send it directly to Ms.
okay,
Diaz.
well, I'll give you all an opportunity to go ahead and finish out trying to go to mediation in good faith. And we'll set this up for a status hearing on May the 4th.
At 9:30?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine with me, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor, you have a pleasant day and stay safe.
Thank you. Likewise. Ms. Diaz, anything else?
Yes, I have another case. It's number 30, but plaintiff's counsel because I don't see them on.
Is that on Ashley Herrera versus Erica Matas?
Yes.
Okay, do you want an opportunity to contact opposing counsel or do you have permission to make announcement on both of your behalves?
I do not have permission. My paralegal is calling them right now, so I'm just gonna wait to see if she can get a hold of them.
Okay, I'll recall you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Tamayo?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on docket number 36. I represent defendant City of Edinburgh. I don't see Mr. Gibson here who represents plaintiff. But he wasn't here last time, so I don't know if he's going to make an appearance. But last time we were here on a special exception hearing, and Mr. Gibson relayed to me that he would be filing an amended petition. He since did that. We have no issues. This case is still early on, so I think we just need to initiate discovery, take depositions, and all that kind of good stuff before moving forward.
Okay. Then I'll give you some time to work it up and then we'll come back on June the 1st.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
And that'll be at 9:30.
Thank you. I have nothing else, so if I may be excused.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Your Honor, if I may, going back on number 35 on your docket,
Okay, CL 204121-I, yes.
I did speak with Mr. Galvan, and he wanted me to make the announcement that he'd like to reset this for a status conference in 90 days. We're close to settling it.
Okay, May 4th at 9:30.
May 4th at 9:30. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Be blessed and be safe.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Guerra?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 32 on the court's docket. Opposing counsel reached out to me this morning and asked that I make a joint announcement for us. I was recommending to him that we set the case for mediation. It's a very small value case, and absent mediating it, there's not much to do other than probably doing a bench trial. So given its low value, and I know the court often will appoint a mediator, which I appreciate it if there's someone who could handle I'm talking like a $5,000 kind of a case. We would appreciate that.
Okay, Ms. Garza, do you have anything to add?
Judge, I represent the other defendant, 3GB Transport, and we actually reached an agreement already with the plaintiff, so I'm just here to observe for now.
Okay. All right, then what we'll do is I'll go ahead and get an order referral sent out, and we'll have you all come back for a status on April the 6th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. I have no further business with the court. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
And same here, Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Flores?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on number 5 on the court civil docket. Robert Gonzalez versus Noelia Gonzalez. Mr. Joe Gomez she's on the Zoom. He's opposing counsel. This case has been mediated, Your Honor. I believe all the discovery has been exchanged. We just need a trial date.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, that's on CL 142359-I. And okay, then get that on file by the 18th,
Will do, Your Honor.
and we'll get you set up.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, likewise.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Okay, Mr. Colodny?
Yes, Your Honor. This is on number 11 on the court docket, and Bertha Barbie is on the other side.
Good morning.
CO 170075-I, Maria Saldana versus Costco.
There's a 2 items set. One, we've reached an agreement on the plaintiff's motion to quash. We have reached an agreement on that one. And then on the, we just need a trial date, and we'll go ahead and get a motion for DCC filed by the 18th.
That's correct, Your Honor. Bertha Barber for the plaintiff, and we just need to file the DCC.
Okay, then just get it filed by the 18th and we'll get you all set up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Perfect. Thank you. Nothing further. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, likewise. All right, Ms. Diaz, I see that Mr. Santos is on.
Yes.
Yes, hi, good morning, Judge.
Good morning, and that was on number 30 on the court's docket, CL 21380-I, Ashley Herrera versus Erica, ERIKA, Maris.
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
It was
announcement.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. I think, Judge, on this one, we did mediate. We were not successful. And I think we made pretty good progress, but unfortunately, we're not able to get there. So we're just on standby for the court's orders.
Ms. Diaz, anything to add?
I believe we just needed a trial date. Plaintiff did file a motion for DCC.
Okay. Ms. Rivera, do we have that we can forward, or did we change that one to a status?
I'll be requesting it, Judge. It's good.
Okay. So we'll get that requested and we'll set you up for your DCC. So this is a 20 case. So everything else has been worked up on it?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, Judge, we've taken depositions, discovery's been exchanged, everything else. So they may, I guess kind of some of the loose ends for trial, whether it's a doctor, things like that. But it's pretty close to ready, Judge.
Okay. Wow, that was pretty fast. So good job, guys. All right. So then we'll go ahead and get that set for you, and that way you can work on those deadlines.
Thanks, Judge. Judge, and I apologize because I missed earlier, and I actually was notified by opposing counsel, so I appreciate them letting me know. But as far as trial dates, and I'm sure you discussed it earlier all morning long, are you looking sometime to get started in next month, this month?
Well, no, we're starting with some trial settings. Realistically, probably close to in October.
Okay.
Yeah, but those, remember, we've got our criminal docket too that we're trying to set up for trial. So the reality for civil cases to go will not be until 2023.
Okay. And that's
And
because this
then-
is,
And I do anticipate, to be honest with you, that we will be in trial probably every week, as long as we have jury panels, because everyone is scrambling to try to finally get some of these pushed.
okay. Well, great. Okay, that helps us out and gives me some information so I can pass on to the client. But
Yeah, I'm sure they're all asking.
Yeah.
But also remind them, like that they're competing with criminal settings, and as you all know, criminal settings do take precedence
And I
over.
know I have a handful of other 2019 files that are still out there, so I'm sure those will take precedence over.
Yes, yeah, and we're gonna do our best to try to go. We're gonna do our best to try to see about going in some sort of order, but honestly, it's very hard with the number of cases that we have. It's too difficult. It's not like we can just line them all up and see, you know what I mean? We're gonna try, but the reality is that you all probably won't be getting, be ready to go until next year.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, Mr. Khan?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I'm Howard Kahn, representing Colonial Manor Nursing Center. We're number 1 on your docket. We're passing on our motion. We found another way, and we most likely will be non-suiting in the next week or so.
Okay,
May I be excused, Your Honor?
you certainly may, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day. All right, Mr. Cisneros?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Irwin and myself are here on number 18 on the court's docket.
CL 182182-I, Roxanne Montalvo versus Elisandra Elizondo.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm here on behalf of the plaintiff in that case.
Al Irwin for the defendant.
And the announcement?
Judge, I believe we're in the same boat as everybody else. I think we need to file a motion for trial setting and hopefully get this case tried sometime next year.
Okay,
That's correct, Your Honor.
all right, then just get that filed by the 18th,
Okay.
Okay,
and
Judge.
then we'll get you set up.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll get that on file, Your Honor.
Okay,
All right.
you're
good-
welcome.
good to
Thank you,
speak.
gentlemen.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Moya?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Eduardo Moya on behalf of defendant, Edinburgh Regional Medical Center. And I believe Mr. Douglas is here for plaintiff.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. Douglas Ahern on behalf of the plaintiff, Morela Alanis Flores.
All right, that's CL 196366-I, Mireya Mirella Flores versus Edinburgh Regional Medical Center.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct.
Okay, and the announcement?
We had we came to impasse at our mediation. We had a mediation. It was at impasse. And we are looking, I know that Eddie's got he's got something on file for excluding our expert witness, which may or may not be dispositive. I'm not 100% sure. So we probably need a separate date to have that heard if we can't come to some kind of a resolution, and then give us an opportunity to possibly respond in writing. And then obviously we would set a date for DCC.
Okay, Mr. Moya, it's your motion. I thought it was set for today. Do you want an opportunity to try to work it out? And if you need a hearing, you'll file an order resetting?
Your Honor, I'm prepared to move forward with my motion.
Okay, let me just. Mr. How do you pronounce your last name?
Ahern, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ahern, are you asking to confer with counsel to see if you can agree to something?
Actually, we would, and I'm not sure if, like I said, maybe just an extension maybe a little bit later on in the morning or the afternoon, because I know they have some specific issues that we think that may actually be something that we can correct and maintain the same expert, or even substitute out experts. So without the full exclusion, I just need to get a chance to talk to them.
Okay. I'm gonna give you all an opportunity to confer about that. Give me one moment. And if you do not come to an agreement, I'm going to reset your motion for 10:30 on February the 16th.
Yes, Your Honor. And then by the 16th, if we're not, if we don't have some kind of an agreement, we would have submitted something in writing to the court as well as to opposing counsel at least 30 days before.
Okay. So if not, if y'all don't work it out, we'll see you back here on February 16th at 10:30, but let us know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will do, Your Honor. May be excused.
You certainly may.
Thank
have a
you.
good day.
I'll
Thank
be in
you.
touch, Eddie. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Villalobos,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning, sir.
Ma'am, we have basically what amounts to a default modification. I would need to put on some evidence, though.
Okay, well, you don't have your client on.
He's present in my office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's present.
All right.
But I'm not sure you want to do it now, since I have to put on evidence, or whether.
Well, I'm gonna see, Ms. Trevino, I don't see anybody that showed up on the case that you're here on.
Okay, and I apologize for logging in late, Judge. I had it for 11.
Yes, ma'am, it is set for 11.
Oh, it is set for 11.
Okay.
Yes, yours is set for 11 because it's on a show cause. So you're welcome to stay logged on or
Okay.
or
stay
come back
logged
at
on.
11.
I'll just stay logged on so I don't forget.
Okay, not a problem.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Villalobos, hold on. Let me look up your case. Who has custody of the child right now?
Right now, the mother has custody on it, and I'm representing the father requesting the modification.
And the modification that you're requesting is for him to take possession of the child.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, with something like that, because you're changing something so drastic, I am going to require that an ad litem be appointed. Because you will actually be changing physical possession of this child. And the mother, I see, did not respond.
That's correct. That's why it was a default, Your Honor, because she hasn't filed an answer.
Yes, but with something like this, I'll be honest, I'm not comfortable moving forward with it at all. When is the last time that the father had communication with the child?
The father sees the child on a regular basis. Your Honor. He moved down. He used to live in Ohio. He moved down here because of the circumstances, and he sees her every time he has his possessory rights. He sees the child.
And has he had any conversations with Miss Iracheta?
they're not very good conversations. They do have conversations on it.
Ms. Trevino, on the order setting hearing, the AG's office was notified. Do you know if y'all have an interest in this case? Oh, she left her.
And she said,
Okay.
I think the
Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you to do is, I understand that you're modifying custody. So at the very least, have you made any contact with her to see if she intends on filing an answer?
no, Your Honor, I haven't directly spoken to the lady about, we served her with a citation. I understand she got it because she's called my client. She did call my client about it, upset, but I've never spoken directly with the lady on it. And regarding the Attorney General judge, I think the reason they were sent a notice is because they in fact had been involved originally. That's all. But she's up to date on any child support. There's no issues regarding anything being owed to the state. Simply a matter of courtesy, since they had been involved in the office since then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see an intervention that was filed either.
No, I think it was just because they weren't about the original order was done by the Attorney General office. So that's why my office put them on the mailing list. But there's nothing owed to the state, Your Honor. The gentleman has been current on his child support. It's not an issue with child support. It's simply that my client believes that the circumstances that the little girl is in danger emotionally, physically, and that's why he moved on from Ohio. He's been here for a good while.
Well, I don't see any affidavit that's on file stating that he fears that the child's in danger.
And that is correct, Judge. I saw that this morning, and now there is case law that actually addresses that issue, that and if the evidence substantiates the allegations, you can actually disregard the affidavit. It's not the preferred way of doing it. I understand that, Judge, but I realized that this morning, but I was looking at the case law on it, and there is case law that talks about that it's harmless error of the testimony admitted during the hearing supports an allegation that the environment may significantly impair the emotional development. That's
Okay.
I'm concerned about having these people who really don't have that much money, have to spend more money on that item. What I'm perhaps suggesting, perhaps what we could do is maybe reset it and give this lady another notice to give an opportunity to show up. Would that be something that we could work with?
Yes, because I figured that's an issue too, of course. It's expensive when it gets to that point. You know what I mean? And I understand.
Neither one has that much money.
The thing is like, I hope that you understand my position when you're actually going to take physical possession of a child to take them out, which, you know what I mean? It would have to physically.
I respect the court position. I understand you have it's a very serious job you have on. I respect that, and I understand what you're trying to do the best. I guess my suggestion would be, instead of doing an ad litem, maybe we could make sure one more time go out there and notify her and say, look, this is what's happening, and hopefully she'll show up.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and also attach an affidavit to just go ahead and clear that up. But there is case law on that issue. But I certainly understand the court's concern. These are very serious matters. I understand that. But that's also why the gentleman moved down from Ohio, because he was a little concerned about his little girl's safety. And
I understand that. But I'm going to give you an opportunity to please try to reach out to her and send her an order resetting hearing for March the 23rd at 11 a.m.
March 23rd at 11. Okay. I will have it. I'm going to mail it to her, Your Honor. I'm going to certify mail, regular mail, and have someone personally deliver. I'll do all three.
Okay. Thank you. And if not, and she doesn't answer to that, then you don't have a choice but to proceed. But at least we made a good faith effort to allow her to participate in the process.
Yes, ma'am. And I respect the court's position. I understand.
Thank you. Okay, then we'll see you then.
Thank you, ma'am. It's March 23rd at 11, ma'am, you said?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Thank you. You take care. Okay. Okay, sir, we're gonna get started at 11. So can you hear me now? I saw that you were connecting to audio. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, you're on mute.
Hello?
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're just waiting for the attorney and the client to show up. The AG's office is here. So we're gonna take a brief break. And we're gonna come back at 11 a.m.
Okay, it's almost 11. Okay,
Right.
that's fine. I'll wait here.
Okay, all right, so we're off the record until 11 a.m.
Okay.
Mr. Vasquez, was your client going to log on?
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize. I thought it was at 11, Your Honor.
No, it is at 11. We're just running early.
Oh,
If everybody was available, we were gonna try to do it right now, but
okay. Let me get her to log on right now, Your Honor.
that's fine.
Your Honor, if I may, Your Honor, is there any way to send me into a room real quick to speak to Isabel?
Sure, let me put y'all in a breakout room.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let me just see if my court reporter's ready. All right, we're back on the record for F3326-04-9 in the interest of minor children.
Your Honor, Gilbert Vasquez on behalf of the CP Irene Rodriguez, Your Honor.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask him to unmute. Let me see.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Can you please say your name for the record?
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Okay. All right, Mr. Vasquez, and your announcement?
Your Honor, and speaking to the Attorney General, Attorney Isabel Trevino, Your Honor, we are kind of concerned about finalizing this today because this individual has not made regular payments, and we are dealing with a small amount of time for him to make all these payments. We're looking at June of 22, and there's a payment amount of $5,000 at least in child support that's not been made in arrears. So what I was going to ask for, Your Honor, is a little bit of time so I can speak to Mr. Rodriguez and the Attorney General so that we can see if we can work on an agreement that is good for everyone, Your Honor, and we don't worry about having to come back and asking for a motion to revoke and asking for him to be put in jail.
Okay. How much time are you requesting?
If we could have 30 days, Your Honor.
Okay. March 23rd at 11 a.m.
Your Honor. And Your Honor, I don't know if it's too much right now or how this works. If you could put myself and Mr. Rodriguez in a room so I could just talk to him briefly and get his phone number and just tell him what we're thinking so we can try to make it simpler for everyone, or if that's too much to ask, Your Honor, I understand.
The only reason is because if I do that, I have to stay on YouTube.
Oh, okay, Your Honor.
And so I really don't want to rush you all in talking. And so it might be best for you to reach out to him after we get off the docket, but I can have him put his phone number on the record. So
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez, can you please put your phone number on the record?
Yes, area code 956-884-5016.
Since you are representing yourself, Mr. Vasquez will have to reach out to you directly. And he will be contacting you and possibly the Attorney General's office as well. So please make sure to answer your phone.
Yes.
Judge,
Yes.
the only concern I have, Judge, is that this is a motion for enforcement which carries a possible penalty of incarceration. I don't know if the court is going to appoint an attorney to represent him just because of the penalty that is potential.
Are you going to be moving forward with that? I don't know if Mr. Vasquez even knows if at this time he's going to be asked. I know you're asking for jail time and you're pleading, but will you be going forward with asking that if there's not an agreement that's made?
If we can't reach an agreement, Your Honor, yes, we would be asking for that, Your Honor, just to make sure he does pay, Your Honor. I don't know if after I speak to him, I can inform the court or.
No, then I would have, what I'll do is out of an abundance of caution, because Ms. Trevino is correct. So I will appoint him Edna Cedillo. And Ms. Cedillo is very well versed in family law and will provide Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, because it is a contempt action and it is punishable by incarceration, and you have not been able to afford an attorney, I am appointing an attorney for you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. So did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't. You went on mute.
Okay. Because the this is punishable, a contempt action is punishable by jail time or incarceration. If it gets to that point, you are entitled to representation. Since you have not been able to afford to have an attorney represent you, I am appointing Ms. Cedillo.
Ms. Cedillo? Okay.
Yes, Edna Cedillo.
Ma'am, one question. I thought did it help the lump sum that I gave over already of 3,000 plus the, at one time I was working for the city of Alamo and I got hurt and that money that I was supposed to receive, he went to the Attorney General as well. And so my stimulus check, two of them.
I don't know if, Ms. Trevino, do you show?
Yes, we do show some, but those payments are included. He's been given credit for those.
Okay, including the lump sum of the 3,000?
Yes, Your Honor. We did enter a let me see, we entered that on September 3rd, 2020.
Okay, so you've already been given credit for all the payments that you've been given, that you gave, but you're still in arrears.
Right, but I'm doing my best. Of course, I'm trying to get a second job. It's times are hard. I'm doing my best.
Okay, I understand that, but just Ms. Cedillo is going to contact you. Now, just so you know, she's not there to negotiate anything else except just for the motion for contempt, okay?
Okay.
So she's only gonna deal with issues that are related to this motion. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not gonna offer you a payment plan. It doesn't mean anything like that. And it just, those are things that you need to talk with Ms. Cedillo about so that she can get in touch with Mr. Vasquez and they can speak as to what it is that maybe you all can come to an agreement to. Just so you know, incarceration is a last resort, but you do have to come up with some kind of an agreement so that you stick to that plan in paying the arrears, okay? What is he showing his arrears are today?
Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Rodriguez, the child support that we're showing right now as of February 2nd is $5,303.38. On the medical support, it looks like, and I'll let Mr. Trevino address it if I'm wrong, but it looks like it's $5,036.62 for the medical.
That is correct.
Okay. I've seen worse, so you're not in a, but just so that you know, just because it's those amounts doesn't mean that it's not still a serious issue, okay?
Right. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I wouldn't say anything else, sir, because it can be used against you. So,
okay.
All right, so just let Ms. Cedillo get in touch with you. She'll contact Ms. Trevino and Mr. Vasquez, and then we'll go ahead and see you all back here on March 23rd at 11 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you all are excused.
Thank you, Mr. Trevino.
Can I get that day again, the day and time?
March 23rd at 11 a.m.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, likewise.
Okay.
All right, that concludes this morning's docket. We are now off the record. Let me stop.